Good day, sir. My name is Pelogazi. This is assignment 1. The roles that the business fulfill. Firstly, businesses production. Business will fulfill a production of goods and services whereby they convert resources into products that satisfy customers, and they also provide employment that comes up with income for the individuals, for your households. So they also come up with innovation that drives technology and progress and efficiency. Wealth creation, whereby they generate profit that contributes to the economic growth. Tax contribution, fund public services through taxes. Infrastructure development, whereby it often invests in local infrastructure and community development. So the gaps that they feel is inequality. They feel inequality whereby they can concentrate wealth and contribute to income. Secondly is environmental impact. May prioritize profit over sustainability, and also is short-term focus whereby it might neglect long-term social or ethical consideration. Fourthly is limited social responsibilities. Not all businesses prioritize community welfare or ethical labor practices. So individuals' roles fulfill in labor whereby it provides skills, labor to drive businesses and economic activities. Consumers created demand for goods and services. Entrepreneurs start the business and fuel the innovation. So the gaps that it fills is limited power. As an individual, they may lack the influence to affect large-scale change. The access of barriers, education, healthcare, and capital are not equally available to all of us. Vulnerability, the unemployment, the inflation, and other economic shifts. The behavior limits. It may not always act in an economically rational and sustainable way. The economy at large. The economy at large, which is the government and market system. The roles that they fulfill. Regulations, whereby it sets rules for fair competition, labor standards, and safety. Redistribution, it provides welfare, social services, and public services. Stabilization, whereby it manages inflation, unemployment, and economic via monetary and fiscal policy. Infrastructure is whereby it builds and maintains public system like roads and schools and communication. So the gaps that it fills, it's where is the policy lag, whereby it can be slow to respond to match their issues. It's the bureaucracy and inefficiency, whereby the government programs can be costly and poorly managed. And political influence may serve a special interest over common goods, and also a market failure. It can always prevent monopolies, pollution, and or economic crashes. So that was question 1. Okay, the second question is it's whereby I come up with 5 businesses and the services that they provide. The first business is Apple. Apple provides products that are MacBook, iPhones, iPad, and iPhone software, and also a cloud and iPhone music. The industry is the technology and the consumer electronics. The second one, Starbucks Corporation, is its product or its service is the coffee, beverages, snacks, and cafe experience. The industry is the food and beverage and or hospitality. The second one is Tesla. Tesla is its product or its service. It's an electronic vehicle, a solar panel, energy, and the storage. The industry is automotive or renewable energy. The fourth one is Amazon. The product that Amazon provide, it's e-commerce, whereby it's an online retail, cloud computing, where it is AWS, and logistics, and also digital streaming. The industry is e-commerce and technology. The fifth one, which is Visa, the product or the service that they provide, it's pharmaceuticals and vaccines, pain relief, and medication. The industry is the healthcare and pharmacy. That was question 2. Secondly, the third question, it's whereby it asks about the NGOs of South Africa and their role in the society. So my first NGO is Gift of the Givers. My first role is Gift of the Givers. Their role is the disaster. Now we are on another question whereby it asks about the NGO and their role in the society. Excuse me. My first NGO is Gift of the Givers. Their role is the disaster relief and humanitarian aid. What are they doing? They provide food, water, medical assistance, emergency and relief during the natural disaster, conflict, and pandemic, both in South Africa and internationally. So, but in this case, we are in South Africa. So it helped the impact. It helped during the COVID-19 droughts and floods, often among the first response in the crisis responders. My second NGO is Treatment Action Campaign. It's Treatment Action Campaign. The role is HIV and AIDS awareness and access treatment. What do? They advocate the rights of people living with HIV and AIDS and work to ensure access to proper healthcare medicine. The impact, it is instrumental in changing South Africa's approach to HIV and AIDS policy and treatment. That was my second one. The following question is identify the services or products provided by 4 different businesses and state the industry. So the first one is Woolworths. Woolworths South Africa is the product that they provide, or the service that they provide. It's clothes, groceries, home goods, and beauty products. The industry sector is retail or customer goods. The second one is Discovery Health, whereby it provides a medical aid scheme, health insurance, and wellness programs. The industry sector is healthcare, insurance, and financial service. The third one is Sasol. Sasol provides a chemical, fuel, natural gas, and energy solution. The industry is energy, chemical, and petrochemical. The fourth one is Capitec Bank. Capitec Bank is a personal banking service whereby it has a savings account, loan, and digital banking. The industry is the financial service and banking. Okay, different forms of business enterprise. So there is if is sole proprietorship, which is a sole trader. A sole trader is a business that is owned by one person. Then we have a partnership. A partnership is a business that is owned by two or more people. And then we have a private company. A private company is a registered company with a shareholder, limited liability. It's only no, it's not only, but it has shareholders and it is registered. Then we have a public company. A public company is the company that is registered and that is eligible to buy its shares and say share its shares in public, and also it can provide their goods and services generally in public. Then we have state-owned enterprise. It's an enterprise that is owned and operated by the government. Well, yeah. Question is provide the enterprises that I've mentioned on the above question. They own regarding liability factors. So we have a sole trader, which is sole trader is the one that has one owner. Sole trader has unlimited liability because owner is personally responsible for all the debts of the company. A partnership, which has two or more people who share ownership, has unlimited liability in general, as partners are personally liable and may be liable for each action. Okay, the private company, which has separate legal entity, is usually liable. It is limited. It has limited liability because shareholders and personal assets are protected by the liabilities limited to their investment. A public company, which can sell their shares in publicly, has limited liability. Shareholders are only liable up to the amount of the shares. State-owned enterprise has no personal liability. The government bears the risk. Not individual managers or managers. So the fifth one is okay. The following question is number last, which is number 8, whereby it explains the corporate social responsibility with the example of company and its role. So firstly, what is the meaning of a CSR? A CSR is a commitment by the business to contribute to the well-being of the society and the environment while being a profitable. So yeah. For example, we have Woolworths South Africa. CSR action. Woolworths runs the good business journey. Sustainable farming and fishing. Energy and water efficiency in stores. And water reduction by recycling. The role or the impact that the Woolworths provide is supporting small business farmers, educating consumers and communities about sustainability, and improve the company's reputation and trust. So CSR is how companies give back to the society and operate responsibly. Woolworths focuses on sustainability and communities development in a strong example in CSR.